journey, we are eager to hear the insights and wisdom that His Grace Most Reverend Archbishop John Molachira will share with us.
Please open your hearts and minds as we welcome Most Reverend Archbishop John Molachira to the stage. Please join us in extending a warm and heartfelt applause as he shares his valuable perspective with us today.
Reverend Father Joshi, the principal of Don Bosco High School, Landing, Sister Stella, the headmistress, our respected guest of honor, Dr. Anuradha Chowdhury, the principal of Landing College, Mr. Madhav Gop, guest of honor, Reverend Fathers, Sisters, invited guests, parents, teachers, and my dear students. Today we are celebrating the school day of Don Bosco High School, Landing. When we speak about school day, it's a day of our students, it's the day of our staff. It is also a day of our parents and guardians. The children are very enthusiastic and they have put up a grand show for all of us to enjoy. And we have got staff who are totally dedicated and committed to the school, who guide the students. And then we have got the parents and guardians who are very cooperative and support the school. So all the three are partners in the business what we call education, the students, the parents and the teachers. But the center of all school are the students. Without the students, there is no school. And every activity in the school is directed towards the students. We want to see the students develop and grow and become great citizens of our nation and maybe one day world leaders. That's the dream of our parents, the school and everybody here. And for students, what does the school do? The school teach lessons to our students. They learn. They not only teach the lessons, they also inculcate values. And what are the values? They're the same values which the parents, their first teachers, were teaching them in their homes. It is that they should respect their parents and elders. They should work hard. They should be truthful. They should be compassionate. They should care for the environment. And these are the values which they have heard from their parents and which is again drilled into their minds and hearts in the school by the principal and the staff. And the school, they not only study, not only they learn, here they build up a relationship because they come to know different students, different parents, and they know how to relate themselves with the wide world starting from the school. It is not only mere relationship. By contacting other people, they come to learn also lot of things without being taught, without being told. Just being in the school, just intermingling with other students, the students learn a lot of things. And today, I want to congratulate the students for all what you are and what you are achieved. And as the manager of this Don Bosco High School Landing and the chairman of all the Catholic schools in the Archdiocese of Guwahati, they number about 72 of them. I must say, I feel proud of Don Bosco School Landing because it is one of our best schools. We have seen the results shown on the map. For several years now, the results have been very magnificent. Hardly anybody getting a second division, third division, they never heard what it is about. It is only distinguished in star marks and first division. And the credit goes primarily to our students. And I cannot say we don't behave the success to our parents, you push and pull the students, your sons and daughters, and they achieve the targets. But there are also the students, there are also the teachers egging them on, saying that strive, study, work hard. And I also want to tell the students that your achievements are the joy and pleasure of the staff and the management of the school. When you gain something, it is as if I have gained something, the principal has gained something, the teachers have gained something, because we identify ourselves with your success. We also identify ourselves with your failures. And today, we congratulate you. Maybe one of the things I want to tell the students is that they must carry on working hard. The boundaries of knowledge is being extended day after day. What we did not learn, our children learn, and what you learn, your children will be learning much more. The boundaries of knowledge is extending, and as a result, we cannot limit ourselves only to our school curriculum, but we have to be more open to what is happening around and increase our volume. It also means lot of hard work. I remember an incident from the biography of Jimmy Carter, one of the ex-presidents of United States of America. We recently had the election. He says after completing his engineering, mechanical engineering, graduated, and he wanted to find a job, and he found saying that there is a selection for staff in the nuclear submarine section of US Navy, nuclear submarine division of the US Navy. So he said, I will go for the interview and get selected because it has got large scope. So he went there. As he was waiting for his name to be called, he saw so many people coming one after the other from the interview board, and some of them were sweating, some of them were crying, some of them were lost, and he was wondering what is happening there. And ultimately his chance came, and when he went there, he found only one man to interview him, and it was the admiral of the nuclear submarine section, whose name was Herman Rickmeyer. And he told him, there are a number of topics on my table, you pick up one and I will ask you questions on that topic. And he started questioning him one after the other. In the beginning the questions were simple, but as time went on, the questions became harder and harder. And as the questioning progressed, Jimmy Carter realized how little he knows about the subject. He was feeling more and more miserable. And then at the end, Rick Mayer asked him, hello Jimmy, so how did you do your studies and what examination did you pass? He said, I passed mechanical engineering and I stood 59th among the 820 students. And Jimmy Carter said, that man will say, fantastic, great, congratulations. I admit you to this section of nuclear submarine. But instead of that, when he asked him, Jimmy, did you do your best in your studies? He wanted to say, yes sir, I did. But he cannot be false to himself. He said, no sir, I did not do all the best I could do. And the next question was, why not? And the man turned his chair and started continuing with his work on opposite, not facing Jimmy Carter again. Jimmy did not know what to do, whether to get up and go or carry on waiting, but he knew he lost his cause. Why? Not because he did not excel, but he did not do the best he could. Maybe that's the one I could tell all of you, all our students especially, you all get first division. But can you tell sincerely to yourself, I tried my best. I gave all I could for my studies. Not only for studies, for the other activities you do in the school. If you give your heart and soul for what you stand for, what you study, then you are a great person. but on the other hand, you rely upon your native wisdom and talent. You are not a great person. Maybe the school day will remind you that I must do not only pass, not only get distinction, not only get 95%, I must achieve my full potential. And if you are able to understand this one, you are a great person, you will achieve greatness. I also want to thank our teachers here today because they are behind the students from morning till evening. And teaching is no more an easy business as once upon a time. We find students somehow who are really brilliant, and sometimes we find also dullards. And we have to get along with all of them. And it is not only teaching, it is also controlling them because they are mischievous, they are energetic, and we have to teach them, at the same time control them and give them the proper direction. So it is a challenge to keep them updated with what is happening around the world and also teach them the lessons. I want to congratulate you. I want to thank you. I also want to thank you for standing with the principal and the headmistress in running this school. And my dear guardians, thank you very much for trusting your children to this school, knowing that the fathers, the sisters, and the staff here will look after your children. And they have done a creditable job. And as far as I know, the parents are happy and proud that they have got Don Bosco School Lumding, where they can send their children, where they will get a wholesome education. Thank you, and I expect the parents to continue to support, encourage the staff and the students that we may be able to achieve greater things. As member of the governing board or as a president of the governing board, I want to tell you that we are interested in the school. We want the school to grow, to become a higher secondary and have our children here so that many who are not able to send children far may be able to send their children here, and the school will grow to such a great extent that people from elsewhere also flock to Lumding, saying that Don Bosco Lumding is a great school. I want to have my son or daughter or my ward admitted here. And finally, I want to tell the students and the parents one more thing. I am a religious person, a person who spends his life on prayer, on relationship with God, and in community service. As a teacher, which I was for more than 25 years, I used to tell the students, you need the protection and the power of God always to accompany you. And I used to tell them, pray every day. Tell God to accompany you because God is not far from you. He is within you. Entrust your life to Him every day and tell Him, Lord, protect me, my family every day. And then that day will be excellent for you because without God, we cannot do anything. Even I used to tell the students, you are ready for your examination. You are ready to write the examination. But what happens? A mishap can happen that morning and all your exam is spoiled. So we want to have God's protection, His help all the time. And I would say, children, pray every day. I ask the parents, pray for your children and also ask them to pray and have a relationship with God. We believe in a God who is a Father who loves us and provided you. Trust in this God. Pray every day and continue to do your duties. You cannot fail because you are protected and cared for by God. Today, I pray that God's blessing may be upon all of you and all your dear ones. May our children grow and achieve greatness and bring great joy to the family, to the school, and the society at large. God bless you.